In the heart of ancient Babylon, there was a man named Daniel. He was a wise and faithful man who had served under several kings. Daniel was known for his intelligence, honesty, and most of all, his deep faith in God. Daniel loved God with all his heart, and because of his wisdom and integrity, he quickly rose to become one of the top officials in the kingdom, serving King Darius, the ruler of Babylon. But as Daniel's influence grew, so did the jealousy of some of the other leaders. They didn't like that a foreigner, a Jew, was so close to the king. They began plotting against him. These leaders knew that Daniel's faith in God was his greatest strength, so they came up with a wicked plan to trap him. They went to King Darius and said, "Your Majesty, we have an idea. Why don't you make a law that for the next 30 days no one can pray to any god or human but you? Anyone who breaks this rule should be thrown into the lion's den." King Darius, not realizing their intentions, agreed. A law was made, and once it was signed, it could never be undone. But Daniel wasn't afraid. He had always prayed to God 3 times a day, and he wasn't going to stop just because of a law. So he did what he always did. He opened his window toward Jerusalem, knelt down, and prayed. The officials saw Daniel praying and quickly ran to report him to the king. They said, "Daniel has broken the law. He's still praying to his God." King Darius was heartbroken. He didn't want to hurt Daniel, but the law was the law, and it could not be changed. So, reluctantly, he gave the order. Daniel was to be thrown into the lion's den. Before Daniel was thrown in, King Darius spoke to him with a heavy heart. "May your God, whom you serve so faithfully, rescue you." Then the stone entrance to the den was sealed, and the king went back to his palace, unable to sleep. He couldn't eat or even think of anything but Daniel. At dawn, the king hurried to the lion's den and ordered the stone to be rolled away. And to the king's astonishment, Daniel was alive. He called out, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God been able to rescue you from the lions?" Daniel smiled and raised his head confidently, replying, "Yes, your Majesty. My God sent an angel to shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me because I was found innocent in his sight, and I have done nothing wrong before you, your Majesty." King Darius was overjoyed. He gave thanks to God for saving Daniel and ordered that all the people of the kingdom should honor and respect the God of Daniel. The jealous officials, however, were thrown into the den themselves, where they were not as fortunate. And so, Daniel continued to serve King Darius with even greater favor, and God protected him throughout his life. Daniel's faith in God saved him from the lions, and his unwavering trust teaches us an important lesson, that even in the face of danger, if we stay true to our faith, God is with us. He will never leave us or forsake us.